Hey, traders. Happy Monday. Happy $50,000 stream, kind of, right? Where it was around maybe an hour and a half after I ended the stream yesterday. Bitcoin did officially achieve $50,000, went a little bit higher. Did that daily minor overhead resistance, not major, minor. As you can see, looking left, that orange trend line, it's just like that candle high close that goes all the way back to March 3rd. And you caught a minor reaction at a minor potential reversal area. It lines up with that. There's a swing low, March 25th. It exists, right? We can't just deny its existence, even though we do understand that you have a far more significant support resistance, 57,500, 58,000 and change. So while this has occurred, many altcoins have gone or continued to go berserk. Multiple double-digit percentage gainers today. Engine, BNB, YFII, Tezos, OMG, waking up after doing some things, and we're going to look at them. And then, the Nasdaq, all-time highs. Gold breaching back above critical inflection points, where on the weekly it does look like the bottom is actually in on gold. So it's not just crypto where things are happening. It's in multiple markets, and it's wonderful, right? Anytime we have green like that, that means your IRAs, your 401ks, your SEPs, your brokerage accounts, all probably doing well, unless you were short. And we understand that nothing really right now implying a good short opportunity. Not yet. Conditions are extremely bullish, hyper bullish in stocks. We're in an uptrend in Bitcoin, long-term uptrend, and gold is still in a long-term, multi-year uptrend, even with what happened. It was just a major shakeout that could have been exactly what the composite operator wanted on gold. Got those cheap shares, got retail and a lot of people to capitulate and forget about gold, and now it's weekly bullish hammer, double bottom reversal, bullish convergence too. Trying to get this espresso shot coffee inside of me so I can get jacked. But who we kidding? I don't even need coffee because of how stupendous this market has been today. So where do we begin? I mean, Bitcoin on the daily, doing what we're talking about, right? Now we're going to 4 hour, a little bit of maybe just a smidge bearish divergence on the MACD, histogram, right? And it's already playing out. Pathetic. Where are you, sellers? Where are the pathetic bears that, hey, right? You pulled back at the heart line of the upsloping channel. It's beautiful, is it not? You have not been able to break it. It is just there. It exists, right? It's been support before. It's been support again, it's been resistance, and now it's resistance again. And once you breach that, you're going to be breaching the last minor overhead resistance that exists until about $58,000. And you can see how much upside there is within the parameters of this channel, where the asset at the top of the supply line of this channel could go to like 56, just a moving target. Right? It could take its sweet time, take a couple weeks to get there, and eventually still be inside of this beautiful structure and hit the major overhead resistance that was manufactured February 21st when Bitcoin hit $58,000 for the first time in history. After that, everything correlated to that level, including the last times in May before the huge crash, the drawdown, and then the consolidation. All right, so you're on the cusp of something extremely glorious on Bitcoin. On-chain analytics, incredible too, right? Long-term holders at all-time highs. There are more things. I'm not up to speed on it. I was looking at it today, and really good stuff. Now, and so my territory is the technicals, and we've already discussed the technicals on Bitcoin, which are on significant time scales, unbelievable, impeccable actually. I can't even remember the last time the technicals all looked this good on all the time scales. I mean, we had to probably go back to around this time last year. While everything, the stars were beginning to align, we were getting it again. And it's like, what are you talking about? It's like, here's my argument, right? I mean, 4 hour, pretty good. You're not overbought. You're right around 60 on the RSI. Okay, maybe a little divergence, but the divergence, if it is going to play out, if it's playing out right now, it is literally pathetic. All right, so let's go to the daily. We'll look at that daily. The hidden bullish divergence continuing to play out. Positive momentum building. Relative strength index sitting currently at 68. Not overbought. Bullish control zone. Beautiful. Then you go to the weekly. I mean, just reiteration here, on the weekly, positive momentum's building even more than last week. Hidden bullish divergence beginning to play out. Relative strength index, if you can even believe it, chat, listen to me right now.
Look here. Look, listen.
Bitcoin is breaching back above 60 on the RSI right now for the first time since the week of May 3rd. This is a big deal. This is not a joke. This was the remaining piece of significant time scales that needed to get back above 60. You've done it, man. Now, this needs to hold up for the next 6 days. Price action needs to continue. But by the end of the week, this asset could be at 65 on the RSI. If this is truly what's going on these time scales, just look left, man. There's nothing here on the weekly. Nothing. Until $57,500. It's just begun. The party has just gotten started on Bitcoin's attempted rally. I mean, even though we've been here every day, every week, looking at all these candles, but it's just doing incredibly bullish things. Okay. Yes, altcoins. Yes, doing things. Absolutely. So that's Bitcoin. Just wanted to get you up to speed, make sure if you weren't, now you are, right? There's nothing to worry about. Everything looks incredible on this asset right now.
Can we check high on double bottom with divergence?
Sure, we'll look at Hillian. Yes, I think we were here last week sometime. Thanks, dude. Egg, man. Okay, let's go to Ethereum real quick. Second largest crypto up today. Multi-month highs. As of last night when Bitcoin hit $50,000, Ethereum hit $33.78. Guess what? Highest level you'd seen since the date of May 19th, May 18th. Highest high of the entire recovery since the bottom. Since it hit the pattern completion zone of the bullish shark pattern, reacted and reversed at the same time, it was gone. It's consolidating, upsloping consolidation. Potentially high and tight hyper bull flag. Look at that daily, man. We're talking about the theory, what's going on. Undeniably showing some hidden bullish divergence right now on the daily. Now, I mean, like, you keep losing this negative momentum, you keep this up above 38.89, impending price action continuation implied, just like Bitcoin.
Noise.
Interested to hear your take on Salesforce, Mitch.
CRM, yeah, Momo shifted on it, yep. Thank you, dude. We'll look at CRM. So that's it. We make a low, you make a higher low. It's not even a higher low. It's not even a swing low. It's the same freaking wave. That's how powerful this is. That's why you say, like, normally down sloping consolidation, you show hidden bullish divergence like YFII, down sloping, more appropriate, the hidden bullish divergence appears. But this Ethereum is stronger than YFII. Too much demand. So market participants cannot push this price down at all. They tried once and it was so powerful it couldn't even test the candle high close from May 26th and June 4th. It just tested a psychological $3,000. One time it was a wick, not even visible on the daily, really. It's just extremely powerful asset. And this thing, you understand what a measured move, where it could take us, right? The measured move of this bull pull hyper bull flag could take us to nearly $5,000. What a pause. Extremely powerful consolidation structure right now. I mean, in these conditions, it's wild, man. You can't even believe how good it looks right now. So keep our eye on it. We're long-term holders of Ethereum. My God, from the low hundreds. Remember that time not too long ago? Ethereum was in the low hundreds, dude, and we acquired massive amounts of it for a long time. What's up, fake Ross? Dude, Ross, you in here? Real Ross? We have a fake Ross. We'll be a fake Mitch Rays on Instagram and YouTube trying to scam my followers. So please be aware of that. Understand every day there's some Nigerian scammer impersonating me on Instagram, trying to, use the trust we've built between each other to get your money. Please don't fall for it. All right, I'm just saying, every day people are messaging me about this guy, this person, this scammer. All right, so I'm just reiterating it when I can. Okay, so that's your Ethereum. I mean, all is well everywhere, dude. Everywhere. A little bit of bearish divergence on the there was there was hidden bearish divergence right here. That was it. Okay, so we're understanding that any kind of bearish variable that's presenting itself is massively underperforming, if not just completely getting violated on just a pivot in the highest high of the rally. That's a really good sign. Okay, when bearish indicators are failing us, really good conditions for longs. Really, really good, man. So that's your Bitcoin, that's your Ethereum. Let's look at total. We gotta do it, man.
I like turtle.
I do too. I like totals. It's just a specimen channel. It's absolutely brilliant. You fell below that heart line, you've rallied, and you back tested the heart line as support on this candle. Excuse me. That's right, fake eggs. Fake eggs, dude. They don't go rotten if they're fake eggs, though. So meh. So that's it, man. This is a pretty spectacular price action correlation to a heart line of a channel that has been extremely well respected, man. Do you not see how many times the heart line has been regarded as support resistance, and it's doing it again? You understand, if it's respecting that heart line and it's holding like this, then that's next. $2.21 trillion. Well, hello? The next high that makes any sense that we've been talking about. I mean, we known this level has always been there, but it was always about, could you break back above 1.71 to 1.78 trillion? You did. All right, you break that, then the next target is 2.21. You're on the way. You know, we spent a little time at the 2 trillion mark. Man, you pulled back and whatever. You pulled back and did what? Hit the demand line of the channel, and then huge bids came in, and here we are. It is upon us, chat. What a full moon yesterday, huh? How we had a full moon and just somehow, some way, Bitcoin hits $50,000 for the first time in multiple months. It's beautiful, dude. It's literally, I don't even know. It's like a Disney movie, right? No, Missy Elliott did not create Elliott wave theory. No, literally no. Okay, so total, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Let's look at the third largest asset that's up 8% in price discovery mode. Chat, Cardano, ADA, above the 1272 fib extension, on its way to the 1414. Has not yet hit $3, but it seems very likely that that's gonna be tested. I'm just gonna add an alert at $3, just so when we hear it, we can all celebrate together, man. All right, Cardano, very, very strong. Yes, showing some bearish divergence in the MACD histogram by the looks of it, but whatever, it's the 4 hour. I mean, like when you're in extremely bullish conditions like that, like this, you need to stick to the daily. We gotta wait for the daily to be showing some exhaustion.
I Zach. Thanks from Birmingham, UK.
What's up, Grandmaster Zaddy, coming in for the reciprocal city. Thank you, dude. Birmingham, not Birmingham. Thank you, dude. Richard Shelby in the house. Sweet. Yeah, we'll look at RLC or whatever you just requested. Sure. iExec. Okay. RLC. Oh, there's RCL. I'm thinking about, you know, the cruise line company. Okay, so Cardano, beast, price discovery. Nearing the 1414, on the way, probably next target, $3. Gonna be tested soon. All right, beautiful. Right? People who sit on the sidelines in this market when a recovery, a pivot, actually real pivot, and a new wave begins, they are the ones that get punished. You got punished hard. Still waiting for a major, the pullback. There was like one of them, and it was August 18th, and it was a back test of the old resistance as support. That's exactly kind of what Ethereum was doing. Ethereum was so strong it couldn't even really back test like ADA did, and there was hidden bullish divergence on the back test. That's a combination of variables that can make you a lot of money. Hopefully you're catching on, right? Hidden bullish divergence on 4 hour time scales, on successful back tests of old resistances as support. Yes, we've been witnessing this across the altcoin market. It's been brilliant. All right, let's go to Binance. I didn't even remember that time that Binance broke $430, and we talked about The only major overhead resistance that existed was around $600. Pattern completion zone of a bearish bat pattern is around 639. And lo and behold, here we are 1 day later, up another 12.37%. Beautiful. This is what happens. I mean,
See what happens, Larry?
when you break a major inflection point from history and you're in bullish conditions, the macro is bullish, this is what occurs. So just now, right, hitting the 618, the golden retrace, the reciprocal of the 1.618, which is the golden mean ratio up here, which one day you could see Binance up here re-engaging price discovery if all continues. Bitcoin goes to $58,000. I mean, Binance is probably going to be at its all-time highs before Bitcoin. And that means it could be way up here.
Now we have GRT and XTZ, looking like what data used to.
Eamon, thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks, man. So you understand this is where we are. A 618. The top of the golden zone, right? Common moderate retraces. You're in a deep moderate retrace now. So once this breaches, maybe you catch a reaction here. It's a pretty invisible line. I mean, normally Fibonacci is strongest when the Fibonacci node looking left is confluent with a major discernible swing high or swing low. Those are the best, right? Those are the best ways to strategize everything. This 618 here looking left doesn't have anything. There's nothing there. There's never been a time in history where Binance coin at $508 has actually reversed or pivoted as support and run, right? It goes straight through it every time. So you just got to say that the 618 here is probably pretty weak and could be just blasted through. Same time, 430 has never been back tested as support. There was far too much demand. So you just been mooning, all right? There is your 4th largest crypto asset that exists on the planet. Okay, so you got the big 4. Now we're gonna look at some notable gainers today. One, this is Coinbase. One being an asset called Mask. Bull flag, by the way. Hey, remember this patron's new Discord link? All right, let me pin it real quick. This thing is up 40% today, chat. But let me show you. Okay, this is in the Patreon. This is why you are a patron. You know, like if you pay attention to all the charts I post throughout the day, you'll get something like this. You know, in the past, it's like, just hold on. Look for it anyway. Dude, I said in before something happens. I literally said this. Okay, posting in charts only. That's what I said when I posted this. 816 mask in before something happens. It happened, Larry. It literally happened. So I don't know now. Like, great, dude. The downsloping consolidation after an impulse up with very little data actually played out and on high volume. Crazy, dude. So, and a little M-shaped formation here to boot above an inflection point at 596. So that's pretty good, man. Pretty good. So yeah, you think $10 psychological major resistance, right? $10. Okay, you're at it. You've up thrusted through it, but you haven't closed really ever above it. So if you ever broke that, it's gonna be each dollar. You would think maybe $15 after that. I'm not. There is no action to take here. Again, maybe that was the time around then. I mean, where it was far more reasonable to think about doing something with Mask. Never touch. Now, never trade now. One would never want to. Okay, it's over. Party's over. Anyway, so that was Mask. Then we have Engine Coin. Engine Coin that was a dragon, bullish dragon for a while. Where is it not on this watch list? Yes, it is. Oh, okay, I get it. Engine Coin, right? I mean, you had the bullet. It was really nice bullish bat pattern. reaction low, reversal low. It was like another harmonic, like another bat or shark or something. 1, 2, 3 valleys. And you have now breached a critical inflection point. We've been waiting for this, $2.02. Once it broke, you could see 263 very fast. You're on the way, man. It's just begun. Like, it broke on the last 4-hour close. We had a candle close confirmation of a breakout. We're talking only about, 2.5 hours ago or something, right? So high volume on a breakout. And now look where we are. I mean, historically, you've never seen price action between 202, 263, except straight up, straight down. So that would be the target. It's not actionable right now, but a breakout did happen with not much confirmation. But again, the time to be entering these assets was way sooner, way before this. Maybe back test of springs of inflection points, right? With hidden divergence, strategic entries. This is Rudy Poo. Buying now is like, I'm sure it can and will go up to the next level. But we're talking about being rational and reasonable and you playing the numbers game and having a system. You can't take a long now. It's like, I mean, you can, but you're just, right, you understand what I'm saying? You got to have a plan, and that the plan is taught here. Okay, so Hex, we have a breakout. Nice. Okay, it's another one that's up tremendously today. Well. It seems just like yesterday we were talking about the bull pole bull flag. Oh wait, it was yesterday.
Bruh.
A lot higher to go, right? So what you really want to see, so Bulkowski talks about the bull pole bull flags, even the down-sloping ones, and he really thinks, right? You can break that supply line of the flag, but he doesn't really consider it a true breakout until the top of the flag is breached. We're right at that. So according to Bulkowski, is it a breakout? Kind of, yeah.
Charger sold
Yes-ish.
21 at $25.
So Illinois
Weekly
P.
for V-Chain looks nuts. Barely a common 38.2% retrace. How hard will you smash the V-Chain doing things button if it gets a golden 61.8% around 0.2 cents? If that happens in 8 days, is that 3 rising methods on the monthly? My god.
My God. Well, we'll look at it. All I can do is I'll put it on the list. Chargers, man. Thank you, dude. Clearly, you've thought about this a lot. Thanks, dude. Yep. We'll look at V-Chain. All right. We don't have many requests, right, today? So, okay. You hear me, composite operator out there driving this market, this asset right here? If you want the truest of true breakouts, you already did break out. The major breakout occurred, and the consolidation structure after the breakout was nothing short of incredible, right? The bull pole bull flag, undeniable. One of the best, it was certainly the best looking bull flag that existed on this market. Like nothing, I mean, except maybe Ethereum right now because it's upsloping because it's so hyper bullish. Theoretically, that's what we're thinking. So this has nothing. There is nothing you could, it's like H bar, inverse H bar, where I don't know where H bar might use some sort of many billions of swing highs on the daily as resistance and might reverse. I don't know. This one, you don't have to ask any questions. You know without a doubt there is nothing here till $6,472. Nothing, chat. Nothing. Straight up, down, up, down. That's it. So, see ya. Up again. That's the target. Undeniably. All right, let's go YFIIs in the chat. So I just got an alert set up if we're really breaking that flag or making session highs. I don't know. About 15%. Nice. Okay. So we already looked at one of the other top gainers from Binance Coin. Then we're going to look at Tezos now. Tezos, chat. It was like Loop Ring. Remember Loop Ring that went up 40 to 70% yesterday? Well, guess what, dude? The same picture is now taken off on this one, right? Remember, I still have it up. Oh, there it is, and then it went up to 60 plus cents in like the same day, in one day, right? Here we are. Like you're just waiting on all of them that are doing the same thing. Eventually, GRT is going to do stuff like it's going to have its own headline day, all right, where it eventually runs to 140 to 150. So this one is on its way to the next level, which is 447 to 450, a major swing high from August of last year. I don't know. I mean, that's exactly where reversals can occur. So all we know is like it's on its way there. It will probably hit that and test it. I don't know if it's a major reversal, but if it breaks it, could probably going up to 560 real fast, 530. You ever break that? That's the big breakout. The fireworks begin on Tezos truly like we're a YFI breakout, 563. You break that, boom, you're going up most likely fast to 763. So this is just another notable gainer. It was a well-identified, beautiful structure that lasted. It was creation took about 160 to 170 days, like the rest. Right? Bullish shark pattern, textbook pattern completion zone, the reaction low, the type 2 return, the second low, the confirmation low. Right? Market participants on the second low gained validation. Yes, this is the bottom. So more aggressive bids came in, and look where you are now. On the way. The new wave has begun, like it has across all markets for 100 plus years. Okay. What's up, Nathan? Thanks, dude. We got an hour, 23 minutes till your daily candle close on Bitcoin. Could possibly be the highest candle close we've seen in months. Oh, what's going on, dude? Too many lyrics, man. Too many people singing on this set. Okay, so that was your Tezos. Then you got WRX that was also beautiful. I mean, this is one I've been staring at. 786 failed. It went to the 886 like everything else. This was it. This was identified. Hello, deep retraces, XABCD. It's been running, and it's on its way to the targets, right? The more aggressive targets. 207 and 235. See you there eventually. It's up 10% today. Just keeps making higher highs, higher lows. It's beautiful. There wasn't even hidden divergence. It just pivoted like the rest above the 200 moving average. This was gorgeous, man. Got to be paying attention to this stuff. All right, so that's a lot of the notable gainers. Let me. I think there's probably a few more, right? Yeah, so you got like NKN that we had been discussing, 42 cents on this one. If you could ever break it, it could be amazing. And it sure is right now. There's like no overhead resistance really until probably like 67, 68 cents. So you broke a major threshold though, I think, 42.6 cents. Anything above that's really, really good. NKN. It was the cup with handle stuff, man. It was the rounding action kind of. It was a neckline, a confirmation line, the daily candle high close from May 26th, and how we touched it perfectly August 13th, and then we pulled back. And then what happened today officially? You've breached it with very little to no resistance until 76.8 cents on the daily. And beautiful, beautiful looking structure. I mean, it was pretty good anyways. The way I interpreted it. I just don't understand how many times I have to say how many people on Instagram don't watch my live streams to where it's a point where it's like I say it almost every day about the Instagram scammer on my stream, and then they continuously message me and bombard me about a scammer on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Report and block. That's all you can do. Okay, so let's get to the S&P 500 real quick. Let's shift gears just for a moment, right? All-time highs, record close, dude. Record close. Oops. Yeah, so look what happened, man. The mega uptrend you've been in since the COVID crash, you're still within it, and you're breaking, and you're probably going to run to the heart line, $4,600 plus, man. Unbelievable, right? Money printer go burr. No stopping the asset. Bullish convergence on the daily. It's incredible. Dow Jones Industrial, not quite all-time highs, but you are back above the range breakout, right? That's good. You've re-broken out. You've got 3 white soldiers on the daily. Yes, that is a confirmed 3 white soldiers Japanese candlestick reversal. Let's see how it followed through, how much follow through we get. Because if it does follow through, then you're going to probably $36,000 plus. And you've been consolidating since like April pretty much. So this could continue its price discovery. Nasdaq Composite, incredible chat. I mean, breaching that 14,800 level, that was really important. You're gapping up. Extremely real, undeniable, daily, hidden bullish divergence is beginning to play out. That's gorgeous, dude. I mean, it's kind of crazy though. Like, can you believe that? I mean, just straight line up. It's really nice. Okay, so probably 15,000's coming real soon, sooner than you think, or as soon as you think, right? Russell 2000, nice pivot, nice classic,
awesome
class B.
Billy, thank you.
Nice class B, classic bullish divergence on Russell 2000 now on both oscillators on this daily. Very, very good. Impending price action reversals occurring. The confirmation lows occurring. Breaking back above yesterday, the 200 moving average engulfed the previous candle, bullish engulfing. That's a reversal as well. That combination with the engulfing candle, the divergence, and getting above the 200 moving average, getting back above this old demand line. It's very, very good price action right here. You go to the 60-minute 4-hour, you probably got yourself a little bullish shark pattern, right? It's probably a mini bullish shark. Someone tell me, right? It's just all interesting, right? Good stuff. Probably going now to 2,300. If you just confirm the bottom, you don't really know on this one, the rally, the sell-off, and now you just got this dragon stuff. You got an X, an A, a B, a C, and now C is completing. You're going to D. D is up here at 2,300 minimum. All right. Stonks, man, stonks. Who was the best performer? A single largest equity forever. The strong wave structure. Oh yeah, really strong wave structure. 92% retrace on B, and then the higher low. Amen. See you at a pattern completion zone of 228 and watch it, hit it, and laugh at it and exceed it.
Hype in the chat.
Thank you, Nigerian cousin, for the 5. Hype in the chat. Yes. Whew. Okay, so it's just wonderful, and then you've got ExxonMobil that somehow overtook Tesla. Tesla was the top gainer, second top gainer all day today. Now look at that rising wedge, how well it played out. It was beautiful. Sorry, pre-penthouse trend lines here. Beautiful though. Like, what a structure, what a reversal. And now, you've fallen below the 200-day moving average for the first time really since like December, and now you've blasted back above it. What a gap up of 4% today. But there's some work to be done, a lot of work to be done. I really want to see ExxonMobil get back above a $56 area before I feel really good about it again. Like, oh, it's back above the major level, right? So that's 2008 levels. You got to get back above that. And if you do, you get back above that, I think you're probably going to 62.53 and beyond again. So energy is pretty much a long-term uptrend now. It's correcting some. We know U.S. oil hit that $75 to $78 inflection point, and we knew based on history a reversal could occur there. It did happen, but it's probably just going to make a higher low pivot and run again, and it's beginning to. Energy, right? So here's Tesla. Michael Burry's about to get wrecked, chat. He's got huge puts on Tesla. We got a potential 3 rising valleys on Tesla that's going to take it to all-time highs most likely. I mean, this is extremely bullish, powerful accumulation structure on one of the most talked about, hyped names that exist, right? Most polarized. This is going to kill shorts, this pattern. I would be careful if you were bearish on Tesla. Austin Lee, thanks for the 3328. Much love, the Ethereum contribution, my man. Yeah, we'll look at comp. Sure, looks like probably everything else. Yeah, sure. So, hey man, Target all-time highs probably $800+. See you there. Okay, just don't ignore this. There is. Listen to me. We've talked about this. We've done this education before on stream. When an inverse head and shoulders, the right shoulder's presenting itself on the daily, right, and it's starting to look really interesting here, lining up with the left shoulder. What do you want to see on the oscillators on that right shoulder? hidden bullish divergence. When you're on your third valley of the potential 3 rising valleys, what do you want to see on the oscillator, chat? You want to see hidden bullish divergence. Well, ladies and gentlemen and aliens, we have it. Impending price action continuation is being implied. That's a bullish indicator in a bullish trend, undeniably, where we know bullish indicators and bullish trends are oftentimes reliable and oftentimes can outperform when it does play out. Well, you're on the cusp. You're above the 200-day moving average again. There was even RSI, hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Tesla is implying that it's going higher next, not lower. Higher, chat. Please be warned of this. It's like literally almost trade setup worthy. It would be so easy to manage risk here. I know it's a little high, today. Maybe it has like a little pullback tomorrow and you get lucky. But now, since that third valley, right, this little hammer pattern and this is playing out, this developing, right? That's where this is where an area where one could take a shot. Okay, and the first target's going to be all-time highs. And you're going to have yourself 3-to-1 reward to risk. And we know what can happen when this asset goes in price discovery. It can literally engulf the entire market in terms of, sentiment and the news and Wall Street bets. Everyone and their mother will be talking about Tesla again. And the second target's going to be $999, $996. And the third target is probably going to be the 1.618 fib extension, right? 1,120. If you wanted to go nuts, you could say, all right, fourth target, and this would be the moonshot target, would be the 2618 at $1,467. This is Tesla right now. Do you understand? Michael Burry, I know you don't care, you just care about, it's a scam, but he's going to be short, and this is probably going to happen based on the way this looks right now. And he's just saying. Classic accumulation structure after one bottom, a second bottom got put in. Now it is implied on a significant time scale that a continuation will happen, and it's coming, chat. Okay, something like this, that is the way one could size this up. Okay, why not, dude? The rule of 3, chat. So we have trend analysis, yes. We have chart pattern, and we have technical indicator. All right. Very good. Forget that, dude. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Is that a joint?
No, it is potential continuation reversal pattern. Let's go, dude. Oh yeah, A, B, C, D stuff too, probably, yep. What a shallow B, or C anyway. Okay, now I guess we can, real quick, a couple gainers in the stocks, I know it's people want crypto. Let's look at gold real quick. I need you to understand my thought process and probably the composite operator's thought process here. I think the bottom's in on gold. This is it, dude. That was it. There's no way a bullish hammer like this that ends up showing convergence, right, the way it is, and the way it's now above the inflection points, all of them, until 1900. This is it, chat. So it's like you got shaken out by gold. I'm telling you, dude, like, don't be shaken out by the composite man who tried to make you capitulate on sentiment, whatever. I've never seen a bullish hammer on a weekly time scale like this. Not like this, on something that has a $10 trillion market cap. This will take gold to at least an 88% retrace, most likely. All right, and I'm talking 786. So it's minimum target here is around $2,000 on gold. This is it, chat. 618 on B, 786 on D, 1,980 something dollars. Okay. Just letting you know. It may take a while, but that's the weekly, and that's gold's. It is not bearish because it is back above the critical inflection points it needed to be above. You can't be bullish when it's below it. Well, it's not below it anymore. Just letting you know. Gold looks really exceptional technically right now. Again, All right, so we got a couple requests up in here. Let's see. All right, first one was for Egg. Yep, Hillian Holdings. What a loser, dude. I get it, though. I understand. I understand. Weekly's working on an engulfing candle already. Yep. Oh, it was perfect, wasn't it? It looked like a bear pole bear flag. Remember? That was the last time we looked at it, was the bear pole bear flag. And what happened? It played out. But why do bear pole bear flags not hit measure moves? Because of historical context. The historical context was an ice line from April 20th.
Is that a joint?
And then you had correlation the 14th, and you're correlating once more. And at the same time, you bullish divergence, right? You have bullish divergence on the daily time scale, a low, then the lower low, with much lower levels of negative momentum and pending price action. Reversal implied. It happened. After an engulfing candle yesterday, you got immediate follow through, but you gapped up. So that's a gap that will probably fill.
How can a composite man manipulate the market?
They have so much that they can push the price down. They can sell a lot of it so much that it drops the price. And then they can, trigger a bunch of stop losses. And those stop losses being triggered, they end up buying those shares. And then they push the price back up. I mean, pretty much. Anyway, so yeah, you're probably, you think the way support resistance exists, you're probably going to 948 to 950, right? The low from March 2020. That's probably the target here. Beyond that, I don't know. Right, it was like ended up being like a bullish alternate bat, right? An X, an A, a B, yep, 38%, yep, that's it. Bullish alternate bats oftentimes hit 100% retraces. This pretty much did. So you're just reacting within the pattern completion zone of the bullish alternate bat that just happens to be lined up with the ice line created April 20th. All right. So that's a reaction. That's not a reversal. So clearly, the sellers became exhausted on this one, and yeah, it's got a lot of work to do before you want to get this thing really bullish again. Okay. That's it for Hillian. All right, next one, CRM. Momentum shifted. We got a successful back test of 234 as support, July 19th. Ever since then, it's been up, number go up. The target still is around $270 on CRM. Any way you look at this, that's it, right? Because that's probably a 78% retrace. So it would be the pattern completion zone of a bearish cipher. But not only that, it's the only resistance that oh my God, it's literally perfect. That's the target. That's been the target since it back tested 234. The bad action magnet move on B, right? B has been breached resoundingly. I will see you at 269. At that point, I don't know, because that is where reactions to bearish structures like this can occur. I guess, and then if it fails, then you've got the 886. The 886 is lined up with nothing, so it's way less strategic, right? It's just right here at 276. So that's X marks the spot. The high from October 14th and November 6th of last year is lined up and confluent with the pattern completion zone of a bearish cipher. That's it. That's your CRM. I don't know beyond that. It's obviously a very long-term uptrend. So maybe this fails. Maybe it doesn't do well. Like, maybe it underperforms or isn't reliable because the market conditions are too bullish and this is a bearish pattern. Okay, there's your CRM, dude. Total, doing things, man. Starting to climb again in 1 hour, 6 minutes till you get yourself a 4-hour bullish engulfing candle, and that'd be the same case on Bitcoin. We are in the midst of, we got 5 minutes till power hour, 6 minutes, whatever. Okay, next request was a lot of people's favorite coin lately, because of its sheer outperformance and its immunity to Bitcoin bearish price action. Still hanging out above. This is fine still. Like, I know you're like on the 4 hour, maybe it's double topping, but if you go to the daily on Hex, all is well, right? I think anything above the candle high close July 15th, 17.5 cents is bullish. You have been holding this level as support for, since you broke it the 18th, like 5 days now. 5 days holding what was once resistance as support. That is very bullish. I mean, that's where it's almost like you're consolidating at all-time highs, and this thing's probably about to go to $25. I mean, it's almost like pseudo cup with handle stuff. I mean, I can't help it, man. Oh, I can't. This goes a hex shill. It's like, no, I'm not. I can't help that this asset keeps doing technically beautiful things, and could very well see 25 cents holding this level long enough. But yeah, a smidge of classic bearish divergence and development. A slightly higher high with lower levels of positive momentum. One thing to keep in mind, but understand how hyper bullish these conditions are. So it's just, the bearish divergence might be really unreliable. It might just fail and the positive momentum begins to build on higher prices. This would be probably the last asset I'd be looking to go short on because of what it's done and what it's continuing to do. So it's like, you don't like Hex? Then just don't own it. Leave it alone, dude. I don't know. Can you even short Hex? I don't know.
Noise!
Thoughts on 1 inch? Looking interesting. D.
Yeah, we'll look at that asset. Thank you, Crypto Mine, for the 20, man. Thank you, dude. You cannot short Hex. There you go. So, I mean, whatever, dude. Then don't own it. You don't like it, you think it's a scam, dude, don't own it, all right? But many people, since the trade set up at 1.1 cents, have taken note of this, and their lives have changed forever, because all they did was look at the technicals that presented themselves on significant time scales and bought. While there was tremendous accumulation occurring by the composite operator, the smart money was down here, and now probably getting closer to the dumber money, the FOMO money, right? I mean, this has been nonstop, no breaks. I mean, actually it's had breaks, and those breaks have been really good because they've just been bullish consolidation structures, right? The whole way up, the double bottom, the falling wedge, the bullish 5-0, the 3 rising valleys, the double bottom, now the potential pseudo cup with handle price action where you make a higher high than the previous high and you're just flagging. You're just going sideways above all-time highs on candle closes on the daily. It's stupid, man. In a bullish good way. All right, it's not. All right, anyway, moving on. That was 6. Just another one. I haven't been here in a long time, but just another one, dude, that did things. I guess you had this. Wow, it really did that. It never went down to the initial touch. It was very, very close. This is the last time I looked at RLC, I guess, was when we identified this potential 3 rising valleys. The third valley came and back tested that level as support, and locally, one bottom, a second bottom. You know what this looks identical to? Wow, hold on, my brain is just going nuts right now. You see this on RLC? You see this locally? And then we do this.
Noise!
Can you check Maris, please? Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, checked box, checked box, checked box.
What's up, Olivia? Sure, we'll look at mirror. Yeah, we'll look at mirror. Thanks. Right? You just saw, just looking back in history, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, Band's doing identical things to that other asset. You know what Band's doing now? Sorry, not getting on a tangent here. What a bull flag happening, a mini bull flag, maybe 60 minute, even kind of visible in the 4 hour. But 965 is an inflection point. It's an inflection point. Back August 10th. Look. June 2nd, May 27th. Look, it was the candle, it was the wick low, the first time ever, August 22nd. That's why I've had this plotted. The target above 965 is 1150. You are regarding a breakout you had today as support, and you're catching bids. What was once resistance is support. That's bullish confirmation, and this could be going to 1150. Just don't be surprised if Band has a headline day. Trade setup entry was around 750. We're at 988. Let's go, dude. Bull Diamond Hands, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream at all, this Bitcoin altcoin pumpage, Stock market all-time highs, golds, doing things bullishly. The everything bubble is back on. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much for being here. We're going, dude. We're going all business today. Been live for almost an hour now. Unreal. And we got ourselves, of course, the local on the 8s. Oh my God. So what is this asset doing? There's not too much there's not too much resistance up here, is there? Yeah, and you're in the nosebleeds. You're getting there. All right, I take that back. You've got the same May and June high that everything else everywhere has had, okay? So I'm just plotting where the traders set it up their highest point that day. And the intraday high, 588. That's really where the fireworks begin on RLC. I think you could probably say that this asset, if it breaks 588, is most likely going to 939 after that. So it was the same thing. It was a huge M shape. It lost 95% of its value from its most discernible swing low on the daily. Right, 1 time second confirmation low, bullish divergence was there. Everything else, okay, like everything, dude. Homogeneous market gonna be homogeneous, and now you're at a point of inflection. We just talked about from June 3rd, June 4th, June 1st, whatever. It's a bunch of different times. So once that breaches, I think you got more upside. And let's just think about, the Fibonacci here, from the highest high of all time to the lowest low of the correction. This asset has just now, literally, I just plotted it. You're at the 23% retrace and no higher, right? What we know about common retraces on assets, between the 38% and the 618, that's where they normally majorly reverse if they're gonna, in just normal conditions, not hyper bullish. So there's still more upside on this based on Fibonacci, you would think. It may just hang out here, consolidate, and if it breaks though, you could be going straight up to 757. Straight up, I think 50% retrace would probably be the best because that is confluent with that swing high from May 14th. That's probably the target, 939. All right, so just keeping it real on RLC. Okay, thanks for contribution and the request. Next request. Yeah, you know it, man. It's old V-Chain. If I can find this thing. It's beautiful, dude. Sorry, wrong button, dude. So you've hit one of the targets from down here, but if 15 cents is breached, you understand there's no. I think we could plot this, and it could catch reactions here. The price 20.8 cents. Just a candle high close April 27th. It's almost like that 50,300 resistance. It's not the major one. It's not the big one. The big one's 25 cents to 25.5 cents. So you're just one wave up, no pullbacks, continue to rally. It looks you're above the 200-day moving average. You're above everything except now targets. This was like trade setup stuff where we had identified the structure in June and it went to double bottom and then ran, and it's at one of the first targets. Second target, 15 cents. Third target's gonna be 21-ish cents, 20.8 or 25 cents, whichever one you want to choose if you're aggressive or not. All right, that's your V-Chain. Barely had a common 38% retrace. I think we're right around 38, aren't we? Maybe near 50, low or high to low. Yeah, we've tested the 38% retrace and a very minor reaction. That's good. Okay, minor reactions at the 38% retrace. Yeah, man. And so I'm thinking 21 cents eventually. These conditions sustain on Bitcoin. All right. We've got the new waves. This has been life-changing opportunity. The cycle of these altcoins, man. They lose almost all their value and then they run again. And you have to be here when it's boring to identify this stuff. A lot of people weren't around, and now they're asking the question, should I buy now? Should I buy now when the asset is literally hitting like profit-taking levels, right? KNC, YFI, right? B Pro, and that's composite operator. He makes you fall asleep when he reaccumulates, and then when the assets are up 100+% in a month, they come running back and they're asking, "What do I do now, man?" Well, it's pain of discipline or pain of disappointment. You're going to have to go through one, so you might as well go through the pain of discipline by paying attention to these markets when it's not mooning and there's hype and there's NFT scams and Binance scam coins, right? You gotta be like, when things settle down and people are like, we're going to zero, it's over, dude. Crypto's done, man. Right? You gotta be here during those times. You'll be rewarded. Certainly would be rewarded. I think a lot of patrons could attest to that. Whew. If you can even believe it. Let's see. Next one was... Yeah, old comp, dude. Comp looks great. Comp looks incredible. Remember that time in the 60-minute we identified as a joke that harmonic structure, that Bartley? What it turned into? Such a joke, dude. Anyway, yeah, consecutive higher highs, higher lows. It looks like absorption of the remaining supply is occurring on this one. Once the absorption is completed, 538 levels, I think you're going to much, much higher levels, right? Like anything above 538 is probably 850. Right? That's, I mean, there's just a zone of resistance that you haven't even really tested yet. It looks like you will, though. Look at the 200 moving average, how it's being so held and respected as support. And again, it's just kind of like 1, 2, 3 valleys, kind of. I'm not saying it's any kind of structure, but it looks pretty good, man. All right. Trying to get back above that May 27th June high, right? You're right above it. I think above that's really, really good, man. The next target's 554-ish. Break 554-ish. Boom. Magic. Fireworks. Okay. That's comp. Okay, so 1-inch coin has broken out. It broke above 308, the inflection point. I think the target's $3.92 to $4 still. Like where it is right now is non-actionables. If you're in this, your target is minimum $4. $4, right? The high from June and the high from June, multiple times in June. All right. Above that, that's where some really nice things could occur. I think above $4 is 524, right? It's a candle high close and you have price action correlation multitude of times all over the place, and then above that for 1-inch coin is going to be 633. They're your targets, middle of a range, but you have broken out. You have successfully back tested that inflection point from February 23rd and the high from December of last year. That is support, confirmation that that is a support, and now you're rallying. It looks like just bull flagging locally. It looks down sloping solid. It looks very good. The target is $4. Above that 524, above that 633. That's it. That's your 1-inch coin. All right. Yeah, XABCD. Wow, I did what everything else did. Okay, it retraced 78% and reversed. Okay, cool. Next one. Yeah, MIR. We're just looking at this one on Coinbase. This is already identified. It was really cool to see the asset spring back test the spring. And when it back tested the spring, it rallied. But now it's in the dead middle of a range, right? Dead middle of a range, therefore you can't take action on it. There's nothing to do. There's nothing strategic about this asset right now. Now there was, right? Just days ago, August 13th, when this was occurring, but not anymore. It's marked up and it's consolidating. You flip the coin where it is right now, it could go back down to 329. You flip the coin, it lands on the other side of itself, then 542 will be the target. If you're long on this, the target still is 542. If you ever broke 542, probably would be 650 after that, 647, okay? Right there, 650. There's this wick high and little mini high there, and then obviously you got reaction here too. So that's it. That's your MIR. If you're in on this, you wait till 542, 650 for targets. But if you're not in on this and you just want to know what's going on, it's not actionable because it's in the middle of a range. We can't strategize stop losses here. Okay, that's your MIR. That was the last request. Let's go, dude. Been live 1 hour, 4 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, so thanks so much everyone for being here.
Bruh.
Got my espresso coffee. Getting jacked. Back to Bitcoin for a minute, just to look at it, say hi. Uptrend, beautiful. Very, very nice uptrend. Heartline being respected like the Jesus man. 50,365, a daily candle high close all the way back from March 3rd. It was respected, and it's a low from March 26th. Very well respected, minor reaction, and that's all you may get. You may get a minor reaction and then pump right through it. But we know the major levels, chat, $58,000 here. That was kind of the case back at the beginning of the month too. So beautiful. A lot more upside on these altcoins by the looks of it. And it does seem possible there's way more upside on Bitcoin based on the daily, the weekly, the 3-day, the monthly RSI. Right now, the weekly, all four of the most significant time scales, you're above 60 and you're not above 70. Perfect. No argument for being overbought. And normally though, in this market, when assets get overbought, they normally go to like 85 to 90 plus. You go to 88, 95 plus on the weekly or monthly on Bitcoin right now, you're going to 80 something $1,000. That's probably where you'd be. And we understand, right? Scott Carney and me last time he was on talking about the major ABCD. Remember, there's beautiful dude. ABCD, chat. A, COVID crash low. B, all-time highs. C, 61% retrace at the bottom of the correction we've just completed. And D, the 1.618, which happens to be $87,000-ish dollars. That's it. That is the new wave, the continuation. All on-chain analytics are implying more upside. All technicals are implying far more upside. There's not much of a bearish argument here. With actual data and proof, besides some guy coming in chat screaming in all caps, it's gonna dump, it's going to zero. Besides those psycho people that have no authority, no like evidence, no anything, right? No argument. Those are the only people, right? That's it. So just don't be fooled by people out there. There was someone on Twitter that had like 3,000 likes on a Wyckoff redistribution. It's like, what are you talking about? You couldn't even back test the top of the range of support because it was too bullish. Look at the altcoins, okay? Look what they're doing. I mean, just be careful. Make sure whoever you're listening to is trying to present you with an argument based on evidence, right? On the charts or maybe on-chain analytics in crypto, right? Okay. What a stream, man. Pretty chill, actually. Considering the fact that we have $50,000, it's been like extremely chill stream. Whew. That's about it, man. Right? I think we've covered a lot today, gotten a lot done. Storage is officially dead based on someone who obviously doesn't read charts very well. Storage is absolutely incredible, poised for extremely higher prices, but that's only if you have the patience. Storage, incredible. Storage is going to 186. That's the next target. This is trade setup worthy. You're at levels where you could strategize a trade, a stop loss, and take profits. This is it. You're a little off. It's like yesterday was probably better because you're up today. I mean, you hit a high of 143 today before pulling back with Bitcoin. This it's broken out successfully. It's back tested the breakout successfully. The only thing that has not occurred is the sign of strength, is the markup by market participants. It's coming. High probability of a major move up at 186.
It's protocol.
What's up, Steve Smith? Thank you, dude. Is there a couple things? Who cares, dude? Right? We don't even need to. Like the other one, we needed something because it was like, there's no data. B-Pro, we had all the data we need. We don't need to be complicating with trying to say there was a cup with handle on it. No, it was a tremendous bull flag that was already in development before YFIIs came to be. So who cares? We have targets. That's a trade setup. You'll have to hit the first target. There's more than one target, right? So to say that storage is dead is absolutely ludicrous. It's inverse. It's the inverse of dead. It's about to go nuts. It's about to wake up. Most likely, nothing's certain. It's all about probabilities. And based on the technicals and what this thing's done, the probability is much higher that it's going up yet next, not down. Okay? Common retrace is minimum 183, 186. And that's just the beginning. This thing, if the market conditions stay as they are, this thing's going to 220, and after that could very well be going to 322. Storage, trade setup worthy. You're here, you're watching the streams for free, and this is it, man. Stop loss right below 112-ish to be safe, that pivot. But you could be even more tight and have a stop like 120 or something. One could if they wanted, right? To practice low risk, high reward opportunities. Okay, just making sure we're all on the same page. And thanks for the 1,050 people tuned in. Good to see y'all, for real. I know it's a Monday, man. But a Monday where Bitcoin's hit $50,000 is in as an uptrend, and it could very well see 58K within this week. This week it could happen, man. Based on everything that's going on, all the oscillators, the evidence. Not, I feel this way. It's like, no, based on looking at chart data and the on-chain analytic data, that's why. Okay, sorry. Not much more to really do, man. I've done my thing, right? There's a decent amount of hype to like it, man. Bitcoin's nearing its highest level of this 4-hour candle. Very good. Very, very good. 42 minutes till the close. Looking real nice zoomed in, but dang, that heart line is so pretty, isn't it? So pretty. So Moonjo.
Cream, just reaccumulated for long-term holdings. Would love a second opinion on TA for short plus long-term ideas.
Okay, Cream. Thank you, dude. Yeah, man, it's been having a lot of trouble. It was an outperformer during the bad times and it's not doing too well in the good times. But as you can see here, very real, undeniable 4-hour classic Class A to Class B bullish divergence. Testing the demand line that goes all the way back to late May. This could be a great area to reaccumulate. I mean, just if you're thinking about variables at critical levels, 175, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, if one's gonna take a shot and try to add. Yes, Ben Jones, thank you, dude, for the 2086 super chat. Much love. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate things are taking off. This one's not. It's not synced up the right way, but yeah, here you are. Look at that demand line. Anything above 167's okay. If you're okay above 167, that goes all the way back to that high from September 20th of last year.
Kocho tipped $22.22. Should I be worried about price spikes on GRT/USDT on Bittrex?
I don't know. I mean, what do you mean? You worried about price spikes on a certain exchange? No, I don't think so. Remember, what is that? That means you're getting emotional, dude. You gotta have a plan, you gotta stick with it, and you understand that that trade plan that you have on this asset can fail. It could fail. And if it does fail, who cares? You move on. You know the system works.
Bears, I don't care if they shove a Scud missile up your ass. This is the bull's time to shine. You capitulators pay anyone but me. I'm coming back for your thumb. 0.016916000 LTC.
Thanks, Chrissy Moldesanti. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. All right. Understand, right, with trading plans, we know it's never been about certainties. It's always been about probabilities. We understand the edge and the stuff that's taught here gives us a greater than 50% chance probability of upside, right, or downside, depending on which way we look at it and all the variables. Okay, so then once we identify that edge, that is when we set up our plan mechanically, right? The entry, the stop loss, and the take profits. Right, we know before we hit buy where these things are, right? And then we don't worry about it. We don't care about Bittrex, volume, price spikes. You don't care. Doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's either going to succeed or it's going to fail. You get stuffed out with minimal losses, or it's going to succeed and you're going to make a crap load of money, right? Brandon R, are you okay, dude? Did you have a stroke? It's like send you to the Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good, but can maybe do other things good too. I don't know, man. We're just gonna like leave that. You okay, man? Check out the total chart that we've been checking out literally all stream. Every time I'm going to another chart, it's literally here. How many times does it have to be here for you to not say, look at the total chart? Yeah, B Pro request, we're gonna look at it. Cream, it's above the demand line, it's above 167, 175. It's okay. 4 hours looking, showing an edge. The 4 hour on Cream is implying a reversal to the upside. B Pro. How about that, dude? B Pro is like, it was like a tenth of a penny away from the first target of the trade setup. Beautiful. We knew, right? It was like bull pull, bull flag, above an inflection point. We knew the next target was 1.66 cents. You're like there, dude. You're there, and then 1.8 cents, and if you ever break 1.8 cents, you're going to 2.8 to 3 cents. Simple, very simple chart. 4 hour was unreal. It was so good. 3 rising valleys like Tesla.
Let's analyze
Tesla's on the daily though.
/USDT.
It's the same type stuff.
Showing a leg up, or did it move only because of Binance listing?
It literally, that's probably the only reason why. Yeah, it got listed on Binance, so it's up, right? Robert, you've never, and no one else really has ever requested wax before today, so you answered your own question. No one requested wax ever because no one gave a crap about wax. It's like every other S-coin, but then it got listed at Binance today and it pumped. Do you really need any more information on it? But we'll look at it for sure. Thanks, dude. Thank you, dude. All right, so 1.6 cents is upon us, and then 1.8, and then 2.8 cents. Let's go, dude. Beautiful. Extremely powerful trade setup that hidden bullish divergence on the spring back test right there. Penny price action continuation. That certainly happened to the next level.
Armor USDT, please. 0.11030000 LTC.
Thank you, Crypto Plumber, for the 2067. We'll look at armor to the US dollar together. Thanks so much, man. Okay.
Bruh.
Can you look at total, dude? All right, man. Look at total. So what was the next request after B Pro? Was that even a real request? Let's look at GRT, though, because, you know, I mean, Coach O asked about it, and it's like, look, we're going to look at it, and we're just going to make sure you understand what's happening right now. It has broken above 79 to 81 cents. Anything above that is bullish as crap. I mean, that's it. I mean, you got nothing here. I mean, you're like sitting nowhere. Like, it's just not catching the bids yet. Maybe because there's a finite amount of money on this market, and those market participants like the other asset. That's okay. 133 to 150 is the target, and nothing's changed. That's it.
Stefan P. super chatted $49.99. Have you done storage or HNT recently? I just picked up the stream, sorry if I missed it.
No, you're good. Yeah, we just looked at storage. That looks beautiful. Upside potential is amazing. It's trade setup worthy levels. Like, it's at the lower risk opportunity Lower risk, high reward opportunity areas right now. Successfully back tested the old inflection point, the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders as support the past few days. It looks really strong. Yes, there is a lot of upside next, 186 or whatever's next target. So yes, Stephanie without the I, so it's Stephane. Thank you, Stephane. Is that like, thought it was Steven. Stephane. Interesting. Yeah, nothing to worry about. GRT. One owns it. One's up. One's up almost 50% on their entry. Okay? What are you worried about? You're up 50% on like where one was most likely buying, and you could have gotten in lower, much lower. But in 13 days, in 2 weeks, this asset's up 40%-ish. How is that not good enough? How are you concerned? What is the problem, dude?
You worry too much.
Heinrich's supposed to
Everything
ask
is
for
beautiful. There's
QNT
nothing to worry
USDT
about.
charting on the last super chat. Smiley face.
Okay, Ben. Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll go to it now. I saw that. Thank you, man. Yeah, I noticed. I'm like, he's probably going to say something about an asset. I'm like, okay, I'll be waiting. And there it is. Thank you, dude. Alright, so I think Coinbase has it, but it's not where the data is. Dang, not even Binance? What did that? I thought there was more data on this somewhere. Need some harmonic education on this one somewhere. Let's see, dude. I'm trying to find somewhere with some good. There we go. There it is. Yes, QNT on KuCoin. That is where you'll find the data that you're looking for. Extremely bullish trend. This is a parabolic uptrend on QNT, similar to Hex and Waves, where doesn't care about anything. Doesn't really care. And is back testing a candle high close on the 4 hour as support. At least it did a few days ago. It's sitting sideways up here. It looks like it could be showing, yeah, it's hidden bullish divergence, right? So it is implied right now, continuation next, right? Could be an impulse up, could be consolidating. Same time, you think about this as range bound, or was a range bound asset. I don't know, man. If we use the wick high up there, right? And you look at it like this, you are at the top of the range, you're not truly broken out, but you're near there. And the 4 hours kind of saying a low, the higher low with much higher levels of negative momentum. Lower levels relative strength, yeah, it could be going up next. But at the same time, this is exactly an area that's not low risk. The lower risk area is 145, right? The bottom. When you're near the top of the range, like this, you could go all the way down to 145 to test the 200 moving average for the first time since July 24th. So I wouldn't say this is a low risk entry area, but the oscillator on the 4 hour at least is kind of implying upside next. But we'll see, right? We'll see on QNT. Meh. I don't know if it'd be that actionable, but yeah, momentum, it could momentum pump, right? All right, let's see here. That was your QNT, man. Sorry, it's not that great. I mean, it's like what? It's amazing, you know, but I'm saying not that great in terms of like strategic entries right now. Wax P. I mean, we have Wax, but like, what am I supposed to do with Wax P? Because there's like no data here, is there? Okay, there is data. It's just on another exchange. Okay, so this is Wax P, right? That was already. Look, dude, this is what's gonna happen to other coins too. It happened yesterday to RLC coin. Today, it happened to Wax P coin. 886786, right? I mean, that's it, dude. It's too deep on B. This one's whack, man. This one's crazy. It's not very good. All right, this was not a formal harmonic, but it was an M-shape like everything else. But at the 78% retrace from the previous low to high, the deep value perceived areas, no matter what. Look at that, dude. I mean, it went down and it tested that old high back from June of 2020. The only thing I can do here is hindsight, right? This thing got listed. It was already on the up and up, man. It was already looking like everything else on this market that was implying upside, deep retraces everywhere. But this thing went berserk because of a news-driven catalyst, which is it getting listed to Binance. So from the high to the low, the asset did what, chat? It hit a 1.618 fib extension and no higher and has since pulled back. It's currently sitting at 38. cents, right? From the high to the low. That's how we get our fib extensions every time. 1618. That's it. That's your Wax P. Robert A. Thank you, man, again for the contribution. We're 100% crowdsourced stream. I don't have affiliate marketing links. I don't monetize via advertising. Notice that no ads when you watch. And I've never had a sponsor. Like, no one's ever officially sponsored me before. So I'm not getting money that way. So this is like crowdsourced 100%. So thank you, dude. Armor. The only armor I see is to DAI or Wrapped Ether or Bitcoin. There is no US dollar pair on armor, but DAI is considered. Would be maybe that, dude. I don't know, man. Like, what do you want me to do? Trash. Go somewhere else. Go put your money somewhere else. Why put it in armor to DAI when you could put it in something else? Join the Patreon. Learn to read the charts, and then you'll never probably request this crap, and you'll request something that looks like the things we've identified and that are playing out so successfully, so beautifully. That's right, Lucchese, y'all are technically my sponsors, yes. But you know what I'm saying, right? Official sponsors are actually like, I have to officially be like, okay, this product, I have to shill for this product, and they're paying me money, and I have to legally tell you that and disclose that, right? That's not the same thing. So you are a sponsor, but not really, not legally, technically speaking. I don't know, man. Like, great, it pumped, dude. It's up 1.81%. I don't even, what do you want me to do? It could go up, dude. It could go to 45 cents or something maybe one day. There's nothing here that sticks out as worth anything. I'm just not, nope. The traditional technical analysis I try to teach here, I don't want anything to do with this. Like, let me go somewhere else. Let me do something else. Okay. Thank you, Ben, dude. Much love. All right, so back to storage. We'll just go back to storage real quick because, Stefan was here and Stefan wanted what Stefan gets. And it is a true breakout and back test, successful back test.
3 rising valleys. Go keep up the stream hype in the chat, thanks.
Go keep it up. That's up to y'all. Jesse, thank you. For the 20, we'll look at AMC. And I don't know, starting to bottom out again. God, after just it looked like it's just correction time. It could still be correction time, but it's not really in value areas. If you're going to be playing at 3 rising valleys, I would all day be taking Tesla over AMC, chat. Tesla, it's about time. Animal Spirit's coming back into that one by the looks of the structure on the chart. Yes, the daily. Thanks for the 600 likes. Yes, y'all are amazing. I really, really appreciate it. And Bitcoin is continuing to inch on up with 27 minutes to go till the daily candle close. Very nice. So storage. Stefan, anything above 124 to 129 is bullish as living F until 186. The upside potential on this asset, where I'm speaking to you right now, where this asset is, the upside potential is 33%. Still. Yep. NU, yeah. This thing's breaking out, right? This is a major development on NU, okay? Chat, this is it. Candle high close, back from history, back from December on the daily. Once this breaks, 45.7 cents, probably really fast. This thing is a very interesting looking structure. Lost almost 100% of its value. Descending broadening wedge, very well respected trend line. You're out of it. You even successfully back tested as support, and now you're just butting up against the candle high close back from December. So once that breaks, major upside on NU. Yes.
Thank you for what you do.
So Melvin,
your wisdom has helped me tremendously. Will you take a look at UMA? Thinking about converting all mine to storage.
Sure, Melvin. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll look at UMA. Right now, maybe. Thanks for the almost 1,100 people tuned in. As Bitcoin is it's saying, right, $300 away from 50K. I would like to be live when Bitcoin's at $50,000. That'd be nice, but how the heck am I keep missing it? It's like Bitcoin hits 50K an hour and a half after stream ends yesterday, and then I go live and Bitcoin's $300 away from 50K, and then I end stream, and all of a sudden it's at 50K again, probably right tonight. God. Okay, let's see.
Your thoughts on Radware, $RDWR? It closed today on multi-year high from November 4th, 1999 and has a gap from November 3rd, 1999 on daily chart. Can it fill the gap based on charts? RSI is around 66 on daily.
All right, Atesh, thank you. We will look. That's a great contribution right there. That's how it should go, man. All right, yep. We will look, okay? But the one that's next is, it's a meme. It's a joke. It's a joke, and God, it looks so, I was like so bearish on it, in terms of like it double topped, it's correcting, it could continue to bleed out, but it's AMC, right? It's getting like, above $36 was not good, but you're back above it, and now you're testing the supply line of the falling wedge. This is a beautiful falling wedge, chat. This is unbelievable. You know the target on this asset. If AMC breaks the supply line in the coming days, the target is $50.89. Do you hear me? $50.89. The second target is $56. This is bread and butter, traditional targets for a falling wedge using Fibonacci. Not the measure move. These two. That's where it's going if this breakout is happening. You pivoted and made a higher low. Okay, so all of a sudden, last time I looked at this, it was not showing higher lows locally even, right? It was showing the lowest low, but now it's like one bottom, a second bottom. Dang, is that a confirmation low? And all of a sudden it rallies, sells off, makes a higher low than these two lows. That's really good. So that's how fast things can change with new pieces of data. So yeah, AMC, you break this supply line right here, this teal trend line I'm showing you, right? The target is over $50, $50.89, $56. I can't believe it, right? Welcome to meme stocks showing beautiful looking reversal patterns. Dang, man. There's your AMC. Stop loss probably safest below like 29 bucks. I mean, probably you'd be strategizing a stop just barely below $32 because that's the pivot. That's that higher low that gives us the indication that more market participants own this asset locally than they did before August 11th and August 3rd and 4th. All right, that's the signal. That's like, okay, yep, we're playing that. We're strategizing that little mini higher low. And the fact that you're back above $35, $55, $36. It's a really big deal, dude. Really, really big deal, chat. This is like where tomorrow we're going to wake up, AMC's up 30%. This asset closed today above March 2015, and November 2016, your old all-time highs. This is it, man. This is like, this is very actionable now. There's actually an actionable event occurring where you could take a long on this asset and it moves to $51 to $56, and then could go after that. Third target will be $63.39, 786. Be safe. It's a swing high too from June 17th. God, can't believe I'm bullish now on AMC. Okay, moving on. Next one. And before AMC Moon. Before UMA is broken out above all resistance points. The target, it's still got a little way to go. It's 1576, but the major level, I think, like where it really will probably eventually get to, even if it pulls back some here, is to 1750 to 1870. That's major inflection point. Ridiculous reversals, continuations have happened there, right? September of last year, look at this. February of this year, look at this. June 3rd of this year, inflection. Well, that's it. That's probably where it's headed. And if it ever broke that, then it's going to $29.50 to $32 on UMA. Much further off, more reasonable levels than storage, but still looks like there's more upside on it. There you go. Good stream so far, man. Hour and 35 minutes. Y'all kept me around, huh? Thought it was just gonna be chill, and I kept it going. That's right, Dalt. AMC. It's crazy. I can't believe it, man. I can believe it because the data presents it, okay? I don't believe it until the data says something, and then all of a sudden I do believe it, all right? Next one was for Hitesh. Sounds interesting, at least for now. Radware at all time. No, maybe not, he said. No, it's, jeez, dude. This is a tough one, right? I mean, certainly no value. All premium here. This goes back 2000s. We log scale. How's log scale look? Yeah, you are right. That 2000 high, that candle high close February 2000. Got the wick high right there. What an uptrend it's been in, right? Look at that 200 moving average, 200 week moving average. You're above that. It's so bullish, man. Yeah, once you break 43.90, you're going into price discovery. You take it out of log so you can see. It's the weekly chart, okay? This is not the daily. This is like all its history. Okay, so yep, you are butting up against it. There's no value. I mean, there's no way to even strategize along right now. It's kind of tough, right? I mean, like, how do you strategize along on this? Like, where do you set your stop loss that makes any sense, right? Because you're about to go test 34. If you're in this, great. But it seems like you're about to get your highest close of all time on the weekly if you keep going this week. I mean, it's only Monday, right? So you got all week to pump. And if you get a candle close by Friday above 33.74, you will have the highest weekly candle close of all time. Very close. If you break that, you're probably gonna be testing 43.50. So yeah, it's really nice. It's pumping like crazy, dude. Radware, computer communications, starting to go really, like, starting to go parabolic maybe. Jeez. Yeah, man. On the cusp of a major breakout. But just because you're on the cusp of a major breakout doesn't mean, like, oh my god, it's what a great trade setup. That doesn't mean that. We're just showing you the technicals. Okay, so that was the last request. I made it. Don't know if I'll make it to the end of the stream. It is, we got 17 minutes and 45 seconds till that daily close. And we got through it all, man. What a really productive stream again. Man, we just keep having productive streams, don't we, chat? It's kind of what happens here. All business. So will we engulf, though? We're getting close. Thank you for reporting the fake scammer. Or it's the real scammer, the fake Mitch Ray on Instagram. Please report and block. This is why I have this right here. All my handles are at Mitch Ray TA. There's no underscore ever. It's only here. This is why it's here. So you don't get confused when scammers contact you saying they're me. At Mitch Ray TA, that's it. Yeah, I looked at Cardano at the beginning. Yes. Oh, there's a daily gap on. Yeah, Hitesh. Yeah. Yes. So a daily gap. A daily gap. Gotta go back, man. Let's see here. Where's the gap? Where's the gap? Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. There is a gap at $40. Right there, dude. $40 would be your target above 33.74 because gap fills act as support resistance about 22% of the time. It's not a very big probability. It's just people can use like gap fills as targets for trades if they're long on something. So $40 would be the target after 33.74. Okay, Hitesh, man. That's it. It's not visible at all on the weekly. Right. I'm close. Multi-year highs. We're talking today, this asset hit 21-year highs. Wow, what a beast, Radware. Let's go back to YFII. Understand on the weekly, nothing here until 55.50. Dang, man, think about it. I want to post that trade setup and look at the weekly. Yeah, you are gonna regard that. 55.42 will be regarded for YFII. Even though on the daily, nothing makes sense until the candle high close from September 12th. It's 64.72. So you just got to go with. Just understand that hidden bullish divergence. You haven't even gone positive yet. You've just broken out, and you are making multi-month highs. It's pretty much almost a year high. You haven't seen these levels in a year. All right, dude. It's been a good one.
It's so beautiful. Yes. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
Okay. "13 minutes, chat. So I'll leave you to it. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. What a stream. Thank you all for the support. It means everything. And be sure to join the Discord, right? The Discord where we have almost 14,000 members. And that's where you get notified when I go live. Say there's a random pump stream at 2 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 10 a.m. Whenever it's not regular time, YouTube will fail you. You will miss the live stream. So in Discord, you will never miss the notification that I go live. Oof. What's up, JG, man? Yeah, we'll look at that. BTS.
JG tipped $25.66. BTS, USDT on Binance, please smile. 0.13704718 LTC.
BTS, at this range, the top, it's an inflection point, May and June. Yep, like a lot of others. Very big deal. I mean, breaking this could be enormous. September 7th of last year. You break this, I think you're going to 7.585 cents. That's it. 7.585 cents if this can be breached. This is also a level where a reversal can occur. So if Bitcoin starts going south, this thing's going to reverse here. So you have to understand, it's not at a level that makes sense to long literally right now. But we know what happens if the asset does breach it. It could go up substantially in a short period of time to the next level, which is around 7.6 cents. It's attempting a rally. It's made a higher high already, and it's just trying to absorb the remaining supply by the looks of it. It's going to do what Bitcoin does, right? It will reverse your Bitcoin dumps. If Bitcoin continues its rallies, then we'll most likely breach this level and go to the next one. Okay, that's it. It hasn't even made a 23% retrace from its all-time high to the lowest low of the correction yet. Almost, very close, just not yet. So that's it. That's literally it on BTS. Okay, non-actionable. There's like, if anything, one's taking a little profit if they got in at much lower levels. One's doubled in value in a month. Okay, thanks for the 700 likes though. Y'all are amazing. Really appreciate that. Oh, this is it, dude. Yeah. So, I mean, like, it could reverse here. But based on the daily, this thing's target zone between 8.6 and 12 cents, okay? It's a tremendous bullish Bartley, right? bullish divergence or reversed. This is the greater context. The greater context is, yes, though you may pull back here, Bitcoin does, eventually this thing's going to break and it's going to go. I mean, we're talking like 10 cents, probably 10 to 12 cents. And if it's getting nuts, going deep retraces 15 to 16 cents. Okay, that's it. That's literally it. It looks like everything else. It's in an uptrend, a long-term uptrend, a low, the higher low, now higher lows again. So the new wave is beginning, and it's just not even retraced 23% yet. It's got a much further to go before it even makes a common moderate retrace. Okay, that's your BTS. What are you worried about? All is well. Okay. YFII showing some strength the last 10 minutes to go till your daily candle close. It will be the highest candle close in almost a year. YFII, a certain and confirmed bull flag breakout, even by Bulkowski's strict, stringent standards of needing to break above the top of the flag. This would be doing it. Target 5,500, 6,500, 8,500. Okay. All right, back to Bitcoin and hidden bullish divergence on the daily. You're now above 60 on the RSI, on the weekly, the monthly, the 3-day. Amen. So let's see if Bitcoin can break the heart line of this channel, can break that minor high from earlier this year at 50,365. If you can, the sky's the limit. We're talking $57,800 plus dollars is the target above 50,365 because there's nothing there, chat. You can imagine where altcoins would be if that occurred. All right. So thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. But I'll be back. So, until next time, respect the TA.
Nobody's ever known me, you know better. When I don't say a word, you read me and it's
robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.